أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم للذين يؤلون من نسائهم تربص 4 أشهر فإن فاءوا فإن الله غفور رحيم.
226 For those who swear not to approach their wives is a waiting period of 4 months. But if they return to their wives, then indeed Allah is all-forgiving, most merciful.
وَإِنْ عَزَمُوا الطَّلَاقَ فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ سَمِيعٌ عَلِيمٌ.
227 And if they decide on divorce, then indeed Allah is all-hearing, all-knowing.
وَالْمُطَلَّقَاتُ يَتَرَبَّصْنَ بِأَنفُسِهِنَّ 3 قُرُوءٍ ولا يحل لهن أن يكتمن ما خلق الله في أرحامهن إن كن يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر وبعولتهن أحق بردهن في ذلك إن أرادوا إصلاحا ولهن مثل الذي عليهن بالمعروف وللرجال عليهن درجة والله عزيز حكيم.
228 Divorced women shall wait for a period of 3 menstrual cycles. And it is not lawful for them to conceal what Allah has created in their wombs, if they truly believe in Allah and the last day. And their husbands have a better right to take them back during this period if they desire reconciliation. And women have rights similar to those over them, according to what is fair. But men have a degree over them. And Allah is Almighty, All-Wise.
الطلاق مرتان فإمساك بمعروف أو تسريح بإحسان ولا يحل لكم أن تأخذوا مما آتيتموهن شيئا إلا أن يخافا ألا يقيما حدود الله فإن خفتم ألا يقيما حدود الله فلا جناح عليهما فيما افتدت به تلك حدود الله فلا تعتدوها ومن يتعد حدود الله فأولئك هم الظالمون.
229 Divorce may be pronounced twice. Then a woman must be retained in a fair manner or released with kindness. It is not lawful for you to take back anything you have given them unless both fear that they cannot keep within the limits set by Allah. If you fear that they will not be able to maintain the limits of Allah, then there is no blame upon either of them if she offers compensation to obtain her release. These are the limits set by Allah, so do not transgress them. And whoever transgresses the limits of Allah, it is they who are the wrongdoers.
فإن طلقها فلا تحل له من بعد حتى تنكح زوجا غيره فإن طلقها فلا جناح عليهما أن يتراجعا إن ظنا أن يقيما حدود الله وتلك حدود الله يبينها لقوم يعلمون.
230 And if he divorces her for the 3rd time, then she is not lawful to him afterward until she marries another husband. But if the latter husband divorces her, there is no blame upon the woman and her former husband for returning to each other, if they think that they can keep within the limits set by Allah. These are the limits of Allah, which he makes clear to people who have knowledge.
وَإِذَا طَلَّقْتُمُ النِّسَاءَ فَبَلَغْنَ أَجَلَهُنَّ فَأَمْسِكُوهُنَّ بِمَعْرُوفٍ أَوْ سَرِّحُوهُنَّ بِمَعْرُوفٍ وَلَا تُمْسِكُوهُنَّ ضِرَارًا لِتَعْتَدُوا وَمَنْ يَفْعَلْ ذَلِكَ فَقَدْ ظَلَمَ نَفْسَهُ ولا تتخذوا آيات الله هزوا واذكروا نعمة الله عليكم وما أنزل عليكم من الكتاب والحكمة يعظكم به واتقوا الله واعلموا أن الله بكل شيء عليم.
231. And when you divorce women and they have reached the end of their waiting period, then either retain them in a reasonable manner or release them with kindness. But do not retain them to harm them and transgress against them. And whoever does that has certainly wronged himself. And do not take the verses of Allah in jest. And remember the favor of Allah upon you, and what He has sent down to you of the book and wisdom by which He instructs you. And fear Allah and know that Allah is knowing of all things.
وَإِذَا طَلَّقْتُمُ النِّسَاءَ فَبَلَغْنَ أَجَلَهُنَّ فلا تعضلوهن أن ينكحن أزواجهن إذا تراضوا بينهم بالمعروف ذلك يوعظ به من كان منكم يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر ذلكم أزكى لكم وأطهر والله يعلم وأنتم لا تعلمون.
232. And when you divorce women and they have reached the end of their waiting period, do not prevent them from remarrying their former husbands if they agree among themselves in a fair manner. This instruction is for whoever among you believes in Allah and the last day. That is better and purer for you, and Allah knows, while you do not know.
والوالدات يرضعن أولادهن حولين كاملين لمن أراد أن يتم الرضاعة وعلى المولود له رزقهن وكسوتهن بالمعروف لا تكلف نفس إلا وسعها لا تضار والدة بولدها ولا مولود له بولده وعلى الوارث مثل ذلك فإن أرادا فصالا عن تراض منهما وتشاور فلا جناح عليهما وإن أردتم أن تسترضعوا أولادكم فلا جناح عليكم إذا سلمتم ما آتيتم بالمعروف واتقوا الله واعلموا أن الله بما تعملون بصير.
233. Mothers shall breastfeed their children for 2 complete years, for those who wish to complete the nursing period. And the father of the child must provide for them, the mothers, and clothe them in a reasonable manner. No person is burdened beyond their capacity. A mother should not be harmed because of her child, nor the father because of his child. The same duties apply to the heir. But if both decide, by mutual consent and consultation, to wean the child, there is no blame on them. And if you wish to have your children nursed by another woman, there is no blame on you, provided you pay fairly what you have agreed. And fear Allah, and know that Allah is all-seeing of what you do.
والذين يتوفون منكم دينكم ويذرون أزواجا يتربصن بأنفسهن 4 أشهر وعشرا فإذا بلغن أجلهن فلا جناح عليكم فيما فعلن في أنفسهن بالمعروف والله بما تعملون خبير.
234 Those among you who die and leave behind wives should bequeath that the wives shall wait for 4 months and 10 days. When they have completed their waiting period, there is no blame on you for what they do with themselves in a lawful manner. And Allah is all aware of what you do.
ولا جناح عليكم فيما عرضتم به من خطبة النساء أو أكننتم في أنفسكم علم الله أنكم ستذكرونهن ولكن لا تواعدوهن سرا إلا أن تقولوا قولا معروفا ولا تعزموا عقدة النكاح حتى يبلغ الكتاب أجله واعلموا أن الله يعلم ما في أنفسكم فاحذروه واعلموا أن الله غفور حليم.
235. There is no blame upon you for subtly hinting a proposal of marriage to such women or keeping it within yourselves. Allah knows that you will mention them, but do not make secret promises to them, except to speak to them in an honorable manner. And do not resolve on the marriage contract until the prescribed period has ended. And know that Allah knows what is in your hearts, so beware of Him. And know that Allah is all-forgiving, most forbearing.
لا جناح عليكم إن طلقتم النساء ما لم تمسوهن أو تفرضوا لهن فريضة ومتعوهن على الموسع قدره وعلى المقتر قدره متاعا بالمعروف حقا على المحسنين.
236. There is no blame upon you if you divorce women before you have touched them or specified a dowry for them. But give them a suitable gift, the wealthy according to his means, and the poor according to his means, a gift in a fair manner. This is a duty upon the doers of good.
وَإِن طَلَّقْتُمُوهُنَّ مِن قَبْلِ أَن تَمَسُّوهُنَّ وَقَدْ فَرَضْتُمْ لَهُنَّ فَرِيضَةً فَنِصْفُ مَا فَرَضْتُمْ إِلَّا أَن يَعْفُونَ أَوْ يَعْفُوَ الَّذِي بِيَدِهِ عُقْدَةُ النِّكَاحِ وَأَن تَعْفُوا أَقْرَبُ لِلتَّقْوَى وَلَا تَنسَوُا الْفَضْلَ بَيْنَكُمْ إِنَّ اللَّهَ بِمَا تَعْمَلُونَ بَصِيرٌ.
237. And if you divorce them before you have touched them, but you have already specified a dowry for them, then give half of what you specified, unless they forgive, or the one in whose hand is the marriage contract forgives. And to forgive is nearer to righteousness. And do not forget graciousness between you. Indeed, Allah is seeing of what you do.
حافظوا على الصلوات والصلاة الوسطى وقوموا لله قانتين.
238. Maintain with care the obligatory prayers and especially the middle prayer, and stand before Allah with devotion and humility.
فإن خفتم فرجالا أو ركبانا فإذا أمنتم فاذكروا الله كما علمكم ما لم تكونوا تعلمون.
239. And if you fear an enemy, Then pray while walking or riding. But when you are safe, remember Allah in prayer, as He has taught you that which you did not know.
والذين يتوفون منكم ويذرون أزواجا وصية لأزواجهم متاعا إلى الحول غير إخراج فإن خرجن فلا جناح عليكم فيما فعل في أنفسهن من معروف والله عزيز حكيم.
240. And those among you who die and leave wives behind should make a bequest for their wives, provision for 1 year without being turned out. But if they leave of their own accord, then there is no blame upon you for what they do with themselves in an acceptable manner. And Allah is Almighty, All-Wise.
وللمطلقات متاع بالمعروف حقا على المتقين.
241. And for divorced women is a suitable gift, according to what is reasonable, a duty upon the righteous.
كذلك يبين الله لكم آياته لعلكم تعقلون.
242. Thus does Allah make His verses clear to you, so that you may understand.
ألم تر إلى الذين خرجوا من ديارهم وهم ألوف حذر الموت فقال لهم الله موتوا ثم أحياهم إن الله لذو فضل على الناس ولكن أكثر الناس لا يشكرون.
243. Have you not seen those who left their homes in thousands, fearing death? Then Allah said to them, Die. And afterwards He restored them to life. Indeed, Allah is full of bounty to the people, but most of the people do not give thanks.
وقاتلوا في سبيل الله واعلموا أن الله سميع عليم.
244. And fight in the way of Allah, and know that Allah is all-hearing, all-knowing.
من ذا الذي يقرض الله قرضا حسنا فيضاعفه له أضعافا كثيرة والله يقبض ويبسط وإليه ترجعون.
245. Who is it that will lend Allah a goodly loan, so He may multiply it for him many times over? And it is Allah who withholds and grants abundance, and to Him you will be returned.
ألم تر إلى الملأ من بني إسرائيل من بعد موسى إذ قالوا لنبي له مبعث لنا ملكا نقاتل في سبيل الله قال هل عسيتم إن كتب عليكم القتال ألا تقاتلوا قالوا وما لنا ألا نقاتل في سبيل الله وقد أخرجنا من ديارنا وأبنائنا فلما كتب عليهم القتال تولوا إلا قليلا منهم والله عليم بالظالمين.
246. Have you not seen the assembly of the children of Israel after Moses, when they said to one of their prophets, Appoint for us a king, and we will fight in the way of Allah? He said, Would you perhaps refrain from fighting if fighting were prescribed for you? They said, Why should we not fight in the way of Allah, when we have been driven out of our homes and our children? But when fighting was ordained for them, they turned away, except for a few of them. And Allah is all-knowing of the wrongdoers.
وقال لهم نبيهم إن الله قد بعث لكم طالوت ملكا قالوا أنى يكون له الملك علينا ونحن أحق بالملك منه ولم يؤت سعة من المال قال إن الله اصطفاه عليكم وزاده بسطة في العلم والجسم والله يؤتي ملكه من يشاء والله واسع عليم.
247 And their prophet said to them, Indeed, Allah has appointed a with Macron lt Saul as a king over you. They said, How can he have kingship over us when we are more deserving of kingship than he is, and he has not been given abundance of wealth? He said, Indeed, Allah has chosen him over you and has increased him abundantly in knowledge and stature. And Allah grants his sovereignty to whom he wills. And Allah is all-encompassing, all-knowing.
وقال لهم نبيهم إن آية ملكه أن يأتيكم التابوت فيه سكينة من ربكم وبقية مما ترك آل موسى وآل هارون تحمله الملائكة إن في ذلك لآية لكم إن كنتم مؤمنين.
248 Their prophet said to them, Indeed, the sign of his kingship is that the ark will come to you, containing tranquility from your Lord and remnants of what the family of Moses and the family of Aaron left behind, carried by the angels. Surely in this is a sign for you, if you are truly believers.
فلما فصل طالوت بالجنود قال إن الله مبتليكم بنهر فمن شرب منه فليس مني ومن لم يطعمه فإنه مني إلا من اغترف غرفة بيده فشربوا منه إلا قليلا منهم فلما جاوزه هو والذين آمنوا معه قالوا لا طاقة لنا اليوم بجالوت وجنوده قال الذين يظنون أنهم ملاقو الله كم من فئة قليلة غلبت فئة كثيرة بإذن الله والله مع الصابرين.
249 When a with Macron lt Saul marched forth with the soldiers, he said, Indeed, Allah will test you with a river. So whoever drinks from it is not of me, and whoever does not taste it is indeed of me, except for one who takes a handful with his hand. But they drank from it except a few of them. Then when he and those who believed with him crossed it, they said, We have no strength today against Talut, Goliath, and his troops. But those who were certain that they would meet Allah said, How many a small group has overcome a large group by Allah's permission? And Allah is with those who are patient.
ولما برزوا لجالوت وجنوده قالوا ربنا أفرغ علينا صبرا وثبت أقدامنا وانصرنا على القوم الكافرين.
250 And when they advanced to face Talut, Goliath, and his forces, they prayed, Our Lord, pour upon us patience, make our steps firm, and grant us victory over the disbelieving people.